So little did we know at this point, it wasn't going to be any old sneaking treats into a cinema. For some reason, there were two armed police officers talking to the ticket guy, and we both looked at each other and thought, fuck. Have you ever wondered how to get free food, drinks, and money? Well, look no further. Today, we're going to be testing the most viral life hacks on TikTok. Make sure you stay until the end because you're definitely not going to want to miss any of these secrets. Millions and millions of people around the world have at least picked up a Rubik's Cube at some point in their life. Now, this is a muddled up Rubik's Cube, and apparently, according to this TikTok, you can use only 2 moves to solve it. And those 2 moves are forwards, left. And that's it. So we're going to continue this and see what happens. Yo! What? It works. That's actually sick. No, it's not. This is what really happened. So basically what the dude did is he had a completed Rubik's Cube already, and he just started it off a few times to make it look like it was muddled. And then if you continue doing it, it will obviously solve itself. But if you are having issues with solving the Rubik's Cube, there's one thing you can do and it will guarantee work every single time. So according to this TikTok, you can get free McDonald's. So I went to McDonald's. I did everything exactly like he did, but it didn't work. I had to go and pay at the counter. So I don't know if they've updated it or it was just fake, but don't worry. I've still got one way that you will never have to pay for a McDonald's ever again. So if you didn't know and you're a student, you can actually get a free cheeseburger, McFlurry, and a lot more. Well, about 5 years ago, I was a student, but unfortunately, it's 5 years out of date. So I'm going to try and use this out of date student ID and see if we can get some free McDonald's. All you need is a bunch of friends and quickly flash the ID and hope that they don't ask any questions. Let's see if it works. After the previous McDonald's life hack not working, I was determined to get this one working. So like I said, to get completely free McDonald's, you actually need a friend. So my friend was going into McDonald's and he was ordering up a meal for himself. So he ordered himself a medium Big Mac and a medium strawberry milkshake. And if you don't believe me, here's the receipt to prove it. So his order was number 49, and I just waited up at the point where you collect it usually, and I just said, hey, I've actually got a student card and I've just ordered myself a meal, but I couldn't input the details on the machine. She asked me what I wanted, and I just said I would like a cheeseburger. Now, I think because I approached it with a little bit of confidence, she didn't really ask to look at my card. And the next thing you know is I've got the cheeseburger. And as you can see, my friend couldn't believe it. The card was literally 5 years out of date and I somehow got a free cheeseburger from McDonald's. And here is the happy face of a man who has just scammed McDonald's. And if you had enough friends ordering meals, you'd look something like this. Anyway, this next one's even better. So according to this one, you can just use your hand to score a point. And for every single point you score, you get a ticket. So you can pretty much get as many tickets as you like if this works. So I headed down to my local arcade to put it to the test. But when I got there, we came across a little bit of a problem. There was a bar blocking me, so I couldn't actually touch the hoop. But I still really wanted to test to see if you could put anything down through the hoop and make it count as a point. So I went and got a fishing rod, and after 10 minutes of trying to figure out how to assemble it, I finally did so. And I attached something to the end of it so I could drop it down through the hoop. That was the hard part. Getting into the arcade without getting caught and looking like an idiot with a fishing rod. So I stuck it in my bag, walked up to the arcade machine, put some money in, and looked around to see if anyone was looking. And to my surprise, there was no one about. So I just went for it. I started trying to score points with the fishing rod, and it wasn't really working. But then, all of a sudden, I managed to score a point. but it wasn't working every single time. So unfortunately for me, this one didn't work. I'm not a fan of spicy foods, but this next TikTok apparently completely stops you tasting any of the spiciness. So let's watch it.
This is gonna sound crazy. I know, I didn't believe it either. We've all seen those things on TikTok where it's like, oh my god, like try this and it works, and then you try it and it doesn't work and you're like, well, what the fuck? I saw this thing. It's for people who like can't handle spicy food. So if you can't handle spicy foods, please watch. I swear, you take chapstick, right? You just put it like right under your chin. Okay, if you know me, you know I cannot handle this. And it's not spicy. I don't know. Don't ask me the science behind it. I don't know.
This looks crazy. Like, this looks like some sort of troll. So I'm definitely trying this out to see if it works. Like, there's no way this can work. I don't know if those chips or crisps, as we'd call them, are spicy, but we've got some chilies here. And as you can see, it says hot. I am not a fan of hot food whatsoever. Oh, I almost forgot the hack. So, first of all, we need some chapstick. We need to put it underneath our chin. Now, I don't have the same brand, but I'm sure it'll do. There's no way this is going to work. But if this works, I've just smothered it all in there. Like, loads of it on. Yeah. They lied. After spending the next 10 minutes with my head in the sink and then finally realizing that it made it even worse, I decided to come back. Oh my god. They have definitely... That does not work one bit. Do not try that. My mouth is on fire right now. That's what you get for scamming McDonald's, you absolute schmuck. Next, are you tired of paying so much for cinema snacks? Well, this one's for you. Head to your local shop, grab a bunch of sweets, and then put it into a backpack. If you don't have a girlfriend or have any friends that are girls, you're kind of stuck for this one. But luckily, I've got a girlfriend. So we placed the backpack on her stomach to make it look like she was pregnant and proceeded to head inside the cinema. So little did we know at this point, it wasn't going to be any old sneaking treats into a cinema. For some reason, there were two armed police officers talking to the ticket guy, and we both looked at each other and thought, how are we going to explain this? My girlfriend wanted to turn around and I said, no, we can't do that. If we turn around as soon as we see the police officer, it's going to look so dodgy. So I decided to grab the ticket and just head towards the ticket man and play it off like we had nothing.
Hello guys, good afternoon, how you doing? Thanks. Welcome to you guys, you're in screen 2 today, you're due in at 5 o'clock, so not too long now. Okay, J12 and 11. Okay, thank you.
Boom, we're in. Luckily, they didn't question anything. I don't know how we would have explained that, but we managed to get through. Now all we had to do is head to our seat and enjoy our snacks. Now you're probably wondering, where's the armed police? Because I didn't manage to catch it on camera. Well, I was too scared to lift my camera up just in case they saw it. But on my mum's life, there were two armed police officers talking to the ticket guy. Have you ever wondered how you can prank someone and unlock their iPhone without knowing their passcode? Well, this one's definitely for you.
You will not believe this, right? So I'm chilling in my bed and the homie texts me and he says, I want to make a bet. And I'm like, all right, cool. He says, I bet you $200 by Monday you won't be TikTok famous.
Now I've got a spare iPhone here and I don't really remember the password, but it doesn't really matter to be honest, because we're going to try and unlock it using the technique you just saw. All right, so what they did is they just scrolled up to get this menu up. They turned these off, turned the sound, and also turned that off. Then they went into the calculator. They typed 5569 times 632. Okay. And then I just gotta scroll that down. What? Did that actually just work? Did that work? I don't know if it just read my fingerprint. We're gonna try that again.
A few moments later.
Times 632 equals. So then I just need to scroll that down. Then I'll use my pinky this time. Wait, has it worked? It's worked. I'm pretty sure my pinky isn't a fingerprint. That's actually crazy. I did not think that would work. Yo, I can't believe that.